Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to hit that follow and subscribe for more videos like this. In today's balloon design, I am prepping my balloons using all Callison colors and brands. For this one, this is a white sand color. It's more like a nude, and I'm using about 3 sizes, which is the 5-inch, the 12-inch, and an 18-inch. As you see, I am prepping my balloons way ahead in advance for an event that's happening on Saturday. So I am prepping all of them and building my clusters. For this color, which is beautiful, and it's so special because everybody loves it, is the eucalyptus green. This one is also another gorgeous one, and this is a dark forest green color. Again, I'm building all of my big and small clusters. I don't have a particular size that I fill the balloons. I just go based on, eyeball it. This is an organic garland, so there's no specific size requirement. And I'm also using these chrome golds, which are beautiful. Now, just to give you a little bit of insight, this is for a baby shower, and she wanted it a forest theme. So she looked at one of my setups I did for a Lion King event, and she sent me my own picture saying I want the exact colors, and that's why I'm using these beautiful colors for her baby shower. So for my balloon fillers, I'm using my 5-inch balloons, as you can see, and I'm building my little mini garlands. These add so much texture to my garlands and make it even look more organic. So as you know me, and if you have seen my last video, I prep all my balloons, and I make sure that I put 260s as little bracelets already on them so that I can win some time for the day of the setup. This setup, they're literally giving me like an hour and a half. So I got to make sure that I'm on point and I have everything set to go. It's not a big setup. It's a 7-foot Kiara wall with fabric cover and about 12 feet of balloon garland. Now I'm building my mini garlands that are going to go as my base. And I just grab the necks of my balloons and tie them together. Now, if you know me, you know that every color is almost like a puzzle. So that's what I'm doing. I'm organizing, looking what's on top of each other, what color comes next, and that's how I am going to present my garland. For this particular garland, she wants to also add some greenery, which I love working with different mediums, and greenery is just, I don't know, it makes it much more elegant. So I'm also bringing those and packing them up. So as you can see, I ended up with 2 of my mini garlands. I'm using my tiny little bracelets, which are 260 balloons. And these, I'm just going to go ahead and prep them. Ready to go for install. These are my single clusters that I fill up so that when I install, I just add them and construct my organic. So stick around. This is a lot of prepping, I know, but this is what it entails for me to do a setup. I mean, I can sometimes pull an all-nighter, and in this instance, like, I know that if I inflate ahead of time and I bag my balloons, they will still fresh. They will stay fresh for my event. So that's what I'm doing. I have a method to my madness. I first put the little 5-inch balloons at the bottom of the bag and move on to my single clusters. And this way I know exactly what to grab and when to grab it. I go in order to win some time. Listen, everything that I can do to win some time at the day of the install. I do also have another event the same day, so I just got to make sure that I'm on point with not wasting any precious minute. So here we are. All my garlands are all bagged in, and yeah, so for this event, like I said, I pull an all-nighter, so I didn't go to bed until like 12 a.m. So And here we are. So here's the thing, and I just wanted to give you a heads up. I know that not a lot of you guys have businesses, but being that sometimes you're clients or maybe for your own events, um, when you're using a backdrop with fabric and you're putting it against at a window, my biggest concern is that the fabric becomes see-through, almost like a pantyhose. And that's not a good look, at least not to me, you know? So I advise my clients in this instance that, putting it by the window may not be the greatest of ideas, only because you can see through. Another thing was that when you're taking your pictures, we're just going to see shadows and it's going to be dark. So the only thing that I could suggest was maybe to move the curtains into place in the middle to try to cover at least where the arch in the fabric goes. So that way it looks more like a solid backdrop instead of a see-through backdrop, you know? To each his own, but I love to advise my clients. And then as you see me, here at the day of the install, I'm adding all my greenery, quickly making it, fuller with my balloons. I installed all my garlands, all my fillers, and now I'm just adding greenery. There's nothing to it. It's just making sure that you don't poke your balloons. I just tuck them in between my balloons very nice. They don't fall. And, I'm doing a baby shower for like adults, so they're not going to be like whacking this thing where like things start falling, you know. But anyway, so this is what I'm doing. If you see me going back and forth and looking at it, it's because you got to take a step back every time to look at what you're doing. So we were able to convince the manager to see if he can pull that curtain because somehow it got stuck on the side, and he did. And you can see a little bit of the difference between what it was before and now. And I added that giraffe from my client and everything turned out beautiful. Please follow for more, you guys, and I can't wait to see you on the next video.